Okay, just want to give you a brief tutorial as to how to start the Generac GP6500. So first thing, of course, is that the generator needs to be outside. It should not be in the garage. It should be away from the house, in general, away from the cars, because obviously, you don't want to have it blocked in or inside. So the very first thing, of course, that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have gas in the generator. On top of the generator, there's this dial that at the moment it's very, very low fuel in it because I just had it obviously serviced, and there's a minimal amount of fuel in there. So obviously you want to make sure that there's fuel. So for the fuel, obviously the dial has to be farther that way to indicate that fuel's inside. It should take the high premium fuel without ethanol in it. So again, the high test fuel, the highest price fuel, is what is recommended by Mount Olive Small Engine Repair. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is then there's a couple dials to be aware of. This red dial down here is the on and off switch per se. It doesn't turn it automatically on. It's just the on-off switch. While it's running, that if you want to turn it off, then just flip the dial. So in this case, we're going to reach down and turn the dial on. There you go. And then you want to come over to the back side. You could see here is the pull cord, and then over here is the choke switch. So with the choke switch in the left position, that's where you want to start out with. And then there's the fuel line switch that right now it's in the on position. So if it was turned down sideways, that is then the off position. So we want to turn it back up here so the fuel line is open, basically. Okay, and then here with the choke switch in the left position, once we start pulling on the cord, then the engine should start. And then once the engine is running, just for, say 30 seconds to a minute, whatever, you can flip it over to the other position, and so it's out of the choke position, and so then the fuel will flow regularly. So right now we want to start the engine. I'm going to put in the choke position and start it. So I'm going to pull the cord, and this can be kind of awkward since I'm recording, but you'll see. So let's try it again. I'll flip the switch. Turn it off. There you go. Now, on the back end, of course, this is the exhaust area down here. Of course, you don't want to be touching that because that's going to get very hot. In a separate video, I'll tell you about the electrical plugins, what to do, what not to do, once I figure that out myself. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, good luck with the generator.